Well, the chaos happens when you disconnect from authentic self,
Mm.
right? That connection gets frayed, and that's what becomes chaotic within our psyche. So, if you can think of it as when we are born, we have two very powerful drives. One is the drive for connection and attachment, because we are mammals, we're not lizards. We don't just hatch out of an egg and go on our way. No, we have to attach to our caregivers in order to survive. However, we're also born with an equally powerful drive, and that is the drive for authenticity. That is the drive to be our true self. That is the drive to live our destiny and become who we are meant to be and go where we're meant to go. So, what happens though is that these two drives throughout our childhoods, and for some of us more than others, but certainly this happens for all of us, these two drives come into conflict. And
Mm.
guess which one wins? Attachment, right? It has to. We have to survive. So what happens is it's something like this. Little kid wants a cookie, and mommy says, "No, you can't have a cookie. We're having dinner in an hour." And little kid goes, "I want a cookie. I want a cookie." And mommy says, "If you don't stop that, you're not going to get any cookies at all." So little kid goes, "Okay, I don't want a cookie." Right? So
Right.
that's just like a little example of how we've all been there. We've all did it. We all have to do it. But here's the problem. When there's conflict between the two and you choose attachment because you have to, it's not a bad choice, the connection to authentic self gets frayed and even disconnected. And when that happens, it creates a tension that builds and becomes even painful. And we will do anything to try to soothe that pain or that discomfort or that chaos, if you will.
Mm.
Because when that connection to authentic self is not solid, you don't have this center core. And so you get pulled out, you're going to get pulled all over the place. However, the winds blow, that's where you're going because you're not connected to authentic self.
Yeah, I wonder if that is what's meant by that untethered soul when you are just everywhere and you're not anywhere. And that is so the disconnection or the separation from authentic self is actually what causes chaos to
Yeah.
happen.
Yeah. If you
Yeah.
think of a, I grew up in the Pacific, think of a typhoon or a hurricane. It spins around, it's chaotic, but in the center, it's quiet and it's peaceful. And so the task then is to stay connected to the center. So even if you put your arm out there into that storm, you're not going to get yanked into it, right? And so the idea is that you can't get rid of the chaos. That's the nature of our world. However, there's always peace. Peace doesn't go anywhere, it's always there. So the question is then, how do you get there? And I think that's the task of our lives.